Hi, I'm Martin McGrath from Financial Leadership. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of an ongoing relationship with ourselves or with any financial planner. As we know, life doesn't always go in a straight line, and most clients we work with work in an ongoing relationship. Because as best as we set out that plan originally, things need to get adjusted along the way. So often people go, well, what does that look like? What's included in that? How does that kind of get put together? We summarise that in terms of what we think are the key points in a financial planning ongoing relationship is what we call our pillars. And for us, there are 12 pillars about how this all fits together. At different stages of life, each of these pillars are going to be important for different people along the way. But for us, that's what we help look after someone's life over a 12-month cycle. And that could be, importantly for everyone, cash and cash flow. Do I have enough to cover my expenses coming up? How is my income? How is my expenses going? We cover that both in our annual reviews or our frequent reviews without that 12-month period. So what's included is at least one, if not more, face-to-face meetings every year to make sure things are on track. Make sure we can update your plan, adjust the path we're on, and bounce any questions that you have of us to make sure things are looked after like that. Importantly also, that relationship means that we're here on call throughout that 12-month period. If you get a statement, if you get a question, something like that, flick to us, pick up the phone, hey, I've got this from my super fund, do I need to do anything? What do I need to do with that? That's what's covered as part of that relationship. There's no extra cost, it's not an invoice. It gives you make sure that we're available to help you with that, because those little questions can make sure we're kind of doing the right thing, not missing opportunities, not paying extra fees or fines or late fees that we don't need to kind of thing. Cash flow is often a large part of that as well. On top of that is, for most clients, contribution advice every year. We might in the original plan set out what the contributions might be in future years, but things always get adjusted. If we get a pay rise at work, we might put less in at the end of the year, and we'll give you that advice every year as part of that ongoing relationship. It might be different types of contributions. One of our spouse might have stopped working or etc., and we're now eligible for a different type of contribution that we weren't a year before. So that kind of making sure that every year we do that typically in May, confirm what contributions we need to do for the year, and we'll reach out to you and confirm that. It might be they're already retired and contributions aren't important, and we're looking at pensions, making sure I've got enough cash flow coming out, making sure we're meeting the minimum pensions from our super funds that we need to every year to ensure we receive our tax-free status, and also we've got enough for cash flow. So in July every year, we reach out and have a chat with all our clients around how is your cash flow, how are your pensions, do we need to adjust them? That's the kind of stuff. With all these 12 pillars, we've got a proactive element where we reach out to our clients for what is relevant for them throughout a 12-month cycle. It's not just a coincidence, there's 12 pillars in this 12 months. We're often doing something with each of these elements for our clients every month throughout the year. Tax is an important element as well. Some cases it might be helping with the tax return or helping giving stuff to your accountant with the tax return, or advice on tax on your income, tax on your investments, tax on capital gains. We might not have planned to sell an investment property, but we get a great offer. Pick up the phone, Martin, Wayne, whoever the advisor is, hey, I'm going to sell this property. I know we weren't planning for it. How do I minimise the tax as part of that transaction? That's what's covered as part of the investment cycle as well, and along with the markets. As we know, share markets, investment markets, super funds don't go in a straight line. So it's important to make sure if we need to make adjustments along the way, or at least be a sounding board to go, hey, what's going to happen with inflation? What's going to happen with this downturn? What's going to happen with the recession? We're here to help guide you with that. And there's various studies that show that making sure we stick to the plan, working with an advisor helps you stick to that plan, you get that better outcome in the long run. And importantly for us, I suppose that is the key element for us, is that ongoing relationship. Knowing you've got someone who is here to help you respond to your queries, but importantly, proactively help you stick to that plan. If we're going to put X amount a month aside to achieve that goal, we'll make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're sticking to that to help you get to where you want to get to. That and many more is what's covered as part of our ongoing relationship. We've actually figured out there's over 100 things we do for clients throughout the year. Not all of those apply to every person, but across the 12 pillars, for most people, there's a fair bit we're doing as part of that relationship, both behind the scenes and face-to-face, that more than recovers our ongoing fee for many years to come. And hopefully that makes sense and gives you some guidance as to what that ongoing relationship looks like. Everyone's is slightly different based upon their circumstances, and they do change throughout the retirement journey, but that's part of what we do as part of that ongoing relationship. and we're going to be here for many years to come to keep doing that for clients into the future.